Welcome to this 1-hour mountain meditation to help you develop resilience, inner strength. No matter what the challenge, you can get through this. This session is designed to help you tap in to a source of inner calm and strength. So now, join me as you settle in and bring yourself back to this moment. Breathe in and retrieve your mind from wherever it is, the future or the past. Breathe out and let yourself sink in and feel this moment. As you breathe, let your mind get misty, spacious. With every inhale, feel thoughts go quiet, muffled in the mist. Breathe out and hear the sound of your own breath more clearly now. Listen. And as you feel this mist in your mind, perceive it perhaps. See glimpses of land. And slowly you make out the first outline of a vast landscape emerging from the mist. See a range of mountains set against the sky, rolling into eternity. And as your chest and belly rise with your breath, see a shape appear as the mist clears more and more. A body of land rising from the center of the earth, rising up higher than your vision can reach. The highest mountain soars in front of you, sitting front and center, facing you. As the mists part, let your gaze glide up to the very look now. Take in the dimensions. Notice the raised noble profile and a crown of mystery circling the top. The mountain is jagged and craggy. Some trees stand upon it in some areas, and in others there is bare rock. Black granite perhaps, or old hardened lava that once flowed over the mountain way back when, and now encases it like armor. And more colors appear now as this image gets sharper, comes into focus. Greys and blues of rivers, silvery sparkling wet rock on the river banks. As your perception glides all around the mountain, even though there are signs of wear, of events across the ages. The mountain is still whole, complete, eternal. Feel the steadfastness, the strong spirit of the mountain. Start to feel yourself take on this solidity, the stoic nature of the mountain. Although the landscape is crowded, there is a solitary spirit to the mountain. Alone, as it seems to look beyond this time, feel the nobility, as you sit in awe of the mountain. Notice what you like the most. Appreciate the most about this mountain. And allow this to soak into you, as if you too were porous rock with a solid sense. Feel the certainty start to transfer to you. Breathe in, out. You notice now movement at the top, and your eye is drawn upwards. Your gaze rises to the peak, where the vapor hangs in the air. Mountain goats are almost at the very peak, seeming as if suspended in air. Their tiny hooves tiptoe over the sheer height. Their sure steps allow them to find shelter where few others dare to tread. In the hostile heights, they find safety. An eagle appears above them, emerging from the circle of mist, and lets out a shrill cry. Small burrowing animals watch in frozen stillness, waiting for the shadow to pass. The goats go about their precarious paths, finding a way where there is none. And midway down the mountain, smaller birds build their nests. And salmon swim in the rivers. A heavy bear digs for roots and pushes through blackberry bushes, oblivious to thorns, fat on season's fruit. And tiny ants march on with determination, lifting 10 times their weight in an orderly procession. Take in all this activity on the mountain. And however fast or slow life goes, for each of these creatures, the mountain is never rushed, connected to its own calm energy, enabling life, supportive of all, but still a separate life force. Breathe in the strength of the mountain, the calm of its spirit. As it observes all the activity of all the different lives, observing the first breaths of new birth, and the last breaths from others. It is witness to all. As your gaze drops from the peaks and meanders over the curves and outcrops of the mountain, you follow the paths of rivers. As you glide your way down again, as the water washes away silt, the mountain is ever so slowly eroded. As granite softens, as water flows, but the essence and strength of the mountain remain. And as time seems to move so quickly and slowly, watch the seasons pass. First spring, in its mad zest for life, as if this is the first spring that ever was. New lives are born. New growth bursts forth from shoots, branches, the earth. The mountain changes from grey to green. As trees grow fresh leaves, flowers bloom, and there is noise in the air as birds build their nests and animals start their spring burrows. With all this activity, this cacophony of sound, this frenzied energy, feel the mountain remain still, solid, stable. And as spring gives way to summer, intense heat, you feel it beating down on both of you. The mountain transforms to a range of colors as the bushes are heavy with berries. Trees bowed down with fruit, and spring blooms give way to a richer rainbow of summer flowers. The air is thick with the scent of rich growth. As the mountain provides a source of home, of food, of safety. The mountain remains still. With activity above, on top and under the mountain, feel the steadfast, unwavering spirit. Inhale this dependability, this equanimity. Exhale, sink down to the center of calm within. And fast forward now as you see the days get shorter. The temperature cools, and the banks of the rivers rise as heavy rains come down. And as the rivers widen and wind their way down the mountain sides, they slowly erode shale, slowly washing away parts of the mountains. The leaves fall from the trees, and the mountain is steady with every change that comes. With every season that ends, and every new cycle begins. As the earth turns steadily, the mountain remains connected. The very core of this earth. It has a diamond-like strength. Connect to this gem of unbreakable strength. Breathe in and out. And as the final leaf drops from a tree, as animals finish up their winter debts, the rains come heavier now. The air is cooler as you sit strong, you facing the mountain. The mountain facing you. An eagle gives out a warning cry that winter is coming. As the nights get colder, the winds whip around you. Feel the air over your skin, through your hair and clothes. See the bare branches of the trees. Lean one way and another, and feel that both you and the mountain are still calm. You hear the various tones of wind as it blows across the different textures and angles of the mountain, rolling over outcrops in paths. With every wind that whips around the mountain, take your time now to anchor in your breathing. Feel confidence in your own abilities. As you connect to the unmovable, unshakable center of strength. With every breath, feel that you are as strong as the base. That center of calm within, the eye of the storm, where all is still and quiet. As you watch chaos whirl around you, you are detached, but not indifferent. You know now this too will pass. Breathe in and out. As the winds die down, bare trees stand thinly over like thinning hair on an old man. The mountain maintains its noble profile. Still regal with the crowd. And it seems empty now, as animals have either burrowed deep, gone to sleep, or moved on in search of a new home. And the mountain remains. As you watch days and nights pass, you release the need for life to be different, to change. Will be more of the same. You realize that continuity, that certainty you seek, is born within you. Breathe in. In light and in shadow, the mountain always remains. It is self-knowing, undoubted. Whatever this winter brings, you will prevail. And as the first snowfall of winter comes, coating you and the mountain, harsh icy winds blow, and the mountain becomes invisible under thick snow and ice. The mountain seems lost in the snow and lifeless. But this is not true. And during the longest night of winter, you and the mountain sit with your shadow. Whether you are in a state of darkness or light, every mood, every moment will pass. Locate your center of peace, your center of strength. Breathe in and out. And as spring comes again, as the sun is slowly felt, The mountain patiently waits. As the ice melts, as snow flows into rivers, and underground life emerges again. It is as if the mountain allows a thick winter coat to fall from its shoulders. King of this land, it reigns over all. Surveying all of the land again, accepting of all that comes and goes, with no resistance. In judgment of nothing. As the outside world will always change, the essence and strength of the mountain remains. As winds may lash down, snow may bury it, mists may shroud, but only for a time. The mountain always emerges again. And as you too experience the seasons of your life, you cultivate resilience. And you embrace the experience of all aspects of your life. Sitting in greater acceptance of each moment as you learn to face each moment rather than wishing it away. Facing not just the good times, but the storms as much as the sunshine. And in this stillness you learn how to respond to bitter winds as much as sweet rain. You cultivate inner strength in extreme cold and dig deep to learn more about who you are and who you are becoming as you lean in to each moment. And now perhaps you can allow your current past moods, recent life events to pass over you, but this time retaining connection to your inner core of strength. Observe for yourself now how much easier it is to detach from moods, to feel them, but never confuse them with the essence of you. You may feel many things at different times, but no one of these moments defines you. You retain an unbreakable core, that diamond-hard strength. Just as rain may wash over and even through the mountain feels the rain. and allows it to flow. So too, allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. Breathe in and out, and know now that this too will pass. moods we feel, the external events. The weather of our own lives is not to be ignored or denied, simply held in our awareness with an open hand, not a clenched fist. However good or bad the day, this too will pass. And in this acceptance we stop seeking to escape our lives. As you remind yourself that the darkest night and the longest day will always end. But your strength of spirit remains. And as the seasons and years now continue to pass, around the mountain civilizations are built and destroyed. Wars won and lost. The the mountain becomes the host to people who in time abandon the space again. And whether noticed or not by passers-by, the mountain still remains. It needs no acknowledgement, no attention or names. And as you too face the future, feel fear fading. Feel hope rising. And a certainty in your own abilities emerging. A strength of self-knowing. Life goes on. You are here. You are resilient. You are strong. Allow yourself a final minute of stillness.